Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Welcome to the third installment of this week's workouts. If you haven't seen the first two videos of this week, make sure you go and check them out first. So today's exercises are going to be
floor chest press, skull crushers, and twisting knee hikes.
All right, I think we're ready. Let's get started. Our first exercise of the day, guys, is going to be the dumbbell press off of the floor. This is a really good way to perform this exercise if you don't have a bench, and it's a good way to make yourself feel safe when you perform the exercise because you're on the floor, so there's not that far to go in case you need to put the weight down as opposed to being on a bench. And as you can see, there's a couple of different ways to perform the press. You can have it where your palms are facing down towards your feet, normal chest press up. You're going to squeeze your chest together at the top and bring it back down, or you can have your palms facing in towards one another and press up. This is going to predominantly use more of your triceps than your chest, but you could still squeeze your chest at the top of the repetition. You also have the ability to rest your elbows on the floor to give you a little bit of break in between each rep, as opposed to a bench where you will have to hold the weights there until you're ready to perform the next repetition, causing you to use more energy while holding the weights instead of using the energy to perform the actual exercise. Alright guys, time for one of my favorite exercises, skull crushers. This is one of my favorites for a few reasons. One, when I perform this, I really feel it in my triceps, particularly when I perform it on the floor. And the other reason is, if you perform it correctly, it's one of those you cannot cheat. So it means you can't get those extra reps by like the swinging motion or using other muscle groups. One of the benefits of performing this on the floor is actually the depth that you actually will get with the dumbbells as opposed to the depth that you would get on a bench. When you perform it on the floor is going to stop the dumbbells as soon as they get to the floor. If you're on a bench, there could be that occasion where you go a little too far and you cannot get the weights back up. And the benefit of using dumbbells as opposed to a barbell or a curl bar is that with a curl bar or a barbell, there's always that opportunity that the bar will hit you in the forehead, as opposed to dumbbells where they're going to go next to your head, so there's no danger of hitting yourself in the head. Alright, so let's talk about the modification for the skull crusher. The way I perform it is I perform it with one arm. I put my opposite hand, the one that's not holding the dumbbell, in the inside part of my elbow. I bend my arm at the elbow, and now my opposite hand will stop the arm with the dumbbell, not allowing it to go any further than I wanted to. And should it go a little too far and I can't get the weight back up, my other arm is now there to assist the arm back up. And for those of us who want to make this exercise a little bit harder, what we're going to do is we're going to extend our arms up, and we're actually going to pull them back a little bit so that they're at a further angle, and then we're going to perform the skull crusher. What this does, it keeps our arm under constant contraction. The tricep is more heavily relied on because now you're at a further angle back. When you're up above you, you are able to use more of your shoulder and your chest, but the further back you are, the more your tricep has to depend on itself. Our last exercise of the day, guys, is going to be twisting knee hikes. This is my favorite ab exercise that does not involve equipment, predominantly because it involves a normal crunch, a knee crunch, and an oblique twist all in one. So the way you perform the exercise is you lay flat on your back, you put your hands above your head, stretched out, one hand on top of the other, and when you come up, you're going to twist to one direction, and whatever direction you twist in, the opposite knee is going to come up towards your upper body. The little tool that Stephanie and I like to use is when we perform this exercise, we like to place dumbbells or any little item next to us and make sure that we twist to touch that object so that we know we're twisting the same distance each time. Alright guys, time for practice rounds. This is round one. We got floor chest presses for 12 repetitions, skull crushers for 10 repetitions, and we're going to do twisting knee hikes for 6 reps on each side. Alright, here we go. Alright guys, a few more reps and we're going to switch over to skull crushers. Last 3, 2, 1 more. Good. Alright guys, we're moving on to twisting knee hikes. Make sure for whatever knee is coming up, you're twisting the opposite direction. Two more on each side, guys. Almost to that break. Great job with that first round, guys. Let's enjoy this 20-second break. Remember, if you guys need longer than 20 seconds to take a break, go ahead and pause the video and come back when you're ready. Alright guys, break's almost over. We're getting ready for round 2. Alright, here we go with chest presses off the floor. Remember guys, if you want it to be a little more difficult here, you're going to slowly lower your elbows back to the floor. To make this exercise more difficult, guys, you are going to push your arms back a little bit further so that they're more at an angle. That way you can perform the skull crusher, keep the constant contraction on your triceps. Alright guys, we're moving on to twisting knee hikes. Two more. One more. Good. Awesome job with round 2, guys. We only have one more round to go. Let's give it everything we got. Alright guys, we're about to start practice round 3. Got a few more seconds here on your break. Alright guys, final round. Let's make every single rep count. Make sure you're squeezing your chest together at the top position of the chest press. Moving on to skull crushers. If this movement's starting to be a little too much on your elbows, guys, go ahead and move to just one arm at a time. It'll be a little bit easy for you. Last exercise of the day, guys, twisting knee hikes. awesome job today, guys. We are all finished. Make sure you guys are coming back each day to get the next installment of the workout leading up to Saturday's full workout. And if this is your first time with us, guys, make sure you go back, check out all the previous videos for the week that you're currently on, and make sure you go back and check out our other videos as well for the previous weeks. And while you're at it, make sure you go hit that like button, that subscribe button, and make sure your notifications are on, because we post a video each day during the week, so you don't want to miss one. And if you guys are looking for personalized workouts or nutrition plans, feel free to contact us at rns.awf@gmail.com. And you can follow us on Instagram at I'm Stephanie Lynn and RodAllen59. We personalize everything to you. And when we design your workouts, we personally will create videos of the exercises to personally show you how they're performed to make sure you're doing them correctly. Alright guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.